And we are back with another episode of the podcast presented by Simple Math Matrix. It's your boy, Mr. aka Superraw 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by my man,
the guy, King Hoopla.
And luckily this week we don't have to start out on a tragic note, so that's a good thing. We're actually starting out on a terribly good note. If you live in Virginia, actually.
Terribly good.
Yeah, starting. Hold on real quick, I gotta get these clips.
Yeah.
Starting in September, the Virginia, House has passed a bill that will allow recreational sale of marijuana starting in September. So it's very possible, starting this fall, you will be able to walk in a store, in a dispensary in Virginia, and buy weed.
Yeah.
I think that this is a direct result of them seeing how much fucking money they were losing, not being able to arrest people over weed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think this. I think in a backhand way, not backhand, but in a backhand way, it is to get the tax money and the growth. I also think it's kind of to dampen the shit with the mask in the schools and Youngkin being the governor, because that's the hot topic right now, is whether kids should have to wear the mask in schools or not. And then I said cover that up, and then the tax dollars.
Right.
Like I said, you know what I'm saying? It's a combination of things.
Because like, especially since, well, because that was only Richmond based. I was gonna say like without a casino, you know what I'm saying? With the loss of the casino.
That is going to come back essentially.
Yeah,
that they are going to bring back. Yeah, there's
probably more better jobs for people that people could try to get, even though it's gonna. What people still don't probably understand is it's still gonna take forever in the day to try to get marijuana jobs if you don't have the resources to get them now.
Yeah, because the thing is, and it's not like a Walmart for weed is going to pop up. A lot of people already have their shops in place.
Mm-hmm.
They're just CBD shops or just There's a lot of people that already have the infrastructure for day one for this to roll out, and they already have their employees.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But the being able to tax weed, like Virginia is a state where we cannot buy liquor outside of a state-sanctioned store.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so they make billions of dollars just off the ABC store alone in a year.
At state.
Yeah, at the state level.
Yeah.
So if they just have a crazy state tax on weed, even if they don't have a state-sanctioned store, they're going to make a shit ton of money.
Mm-hmm. And plus they can control the tax on it and all that stuff. So
it's selling weed.
Still not going to be cheap.
Is selling weed dead? Is selling weed in the streets dead? Come September?
No.
Why not?
Because you have kids.
Fair enough.
And it's sad to say,
in the adult line.
Because you know what I'm saying? In the adult way.
Like for people that are 21 plus.
Nah, it's not though. It's not, because there's still some people that are still not gonna be. It's not like you're gonna have that. Oh, your phone's not gonna be jumping all the time.
I think that of course.
But for the people that have already been doing it for so long, they have their set clientele that's gonna fuck with them, but know that they don't have to fuck with them.
But even their clientele, that clientele's clientele is not going to be, because the thing about moving, like if you're nickel and dime selling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or ounce selling, you're probably still not going to, because people are going to pay for the comfort of definite quality packaging, you know what I'm saying? It's just,
quality packaging and comfort. You know what I'm saying? And security.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have to worry about and convenience.
Especially since now, even though it's still young, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Weed being legal isn't something that's been that's something that started happening 50 years ago. It's something that's still only
like
happened
5 years, 10 years ago.
No, not even that. Like I give it more time than that because California was really ahead.
Medical, but it wasn't recreational.
Yeah, recreationally, it's probably within the last 10 years. Like in the last 10, 15 years. So it's still like now states are just skipping over the fact that you just have to get a medical card. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now it's getting to that point.
Well, no, it's they're just giving it direct to the consumers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Before, without even having like, in places it was still illegal to sell it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like now in Virginia, you go to the store and buy weed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't have to wait to meet somebody. You don't have to go to somebody. You can just go to a store.
The only reason why I say selling weed is still going to be a thing is because you still have people that aren't 21 yet.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
That's
the black market for alcohol too.
Yeah.
People buy liquor bottles out the store for kids all the time.
Yeah. So
you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, how many people out here our age are selling to a bunch of kids?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? And what kid is selling to a bunch of kids on that? Like there are some kids here and there that'll get it like that, but in general, what kid hasn't? You know what I'm saying? Tell you the convenience of a store.
Yeah.
The convenience of a store. So that's a big thing for.
I still don't think weed. I still don't think even though weed is. I just don't think it's still going to be as easy to obtain when you're younger as it is to obtain alcohol when you're younger.
Yeah, it is. Weed's easier to get than alcohol.
Yeah, it is. I'm tweaking.
Way easier.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can get some alcohol. You can get.
I'm talking about
some
legal
weed.
weed. I'm talking about legal weed.
I mean, there was no legal weed, so everybody was in the same area. That's what I'm saying. Now that it's legal weed, all you gotta do is, hey, cousin, go to the store for me. Like that, exactly like you would do for a bottle or a 6-pack.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about sketch dudes and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just get what you got and go.
But nah, it is tough though.
Yeah, it's a really good thing. There is no bridge to this one. Are you a Futurama fan?
Nah, not really. I enjoy some Futurama episodes, but I've never been a person to be like, oh, I gotta watch an episode of Futurama.
Yeah, same. I wasn't.
But this was interesting though, because I didn't know that. I saw people excited for for it to come back, but I didn't know that was because that kind of sucks.
Well, okay, so yeah, they are going to reboot. Hulu has ordered a 20-episode run. Futurama. Matt Groening's in it, so they're going to do all that, but they have pretty much everybody on board. But John DiMaggio, who's the voice of Bender, and he's also the voice of Jake the Dog in Adventure Time.
Oh, okay.
And a bunch of other people, but those are two off the top ones that people would know. So there would be no Bender, or no Bender with the same voice, which would, for a lot of people, kill the series because Bender is one of, if not the most popular character on the show.
Yeah.
Like characters like Roger from American Dad are just shadows of what Bender is. You know what I'm saying? Characters that are your buddy character, your side character, that's actually for real kind of the
main character.
Doesn't become the main character whatsoever. It's just that he brings so much to the show that there is no show without it. And a large part of Bender's personality is John DiMaggio's voice.
Yeah, facts. And Bender. That's the only why I'll probably sit down and watch a couple episodes.
It's because of the Bender jokes.
Yeah, because Bender is hilarious.
Okay, so this is my question. How do you feel about reboots when there's not everybody that everybody could be there?
Then I feel like I don't know. Nah, I feel like you can't do it.
Yeah.
I feel like you gotta have everybody on board. Like the same reason why we agree like a Boondocks reboot isn't okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even if all those people were still alive and they said, nah, we don't want to do it.
Then you can't do it.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do a Friday reboot if
there is no
there's no Jerry Wild, John Witherspoon, there's no Debo, there's no you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of people for a Friday jank now, so
what they would have to do is something totally
different, and that usually doesn't come out.
Yeah, and Chris Tucker won't do it.
Yeah, and Chris Tucker.
He's saying, I feel like he won't do it. Or the way that, because apparently they've been on and off with the next Friday movie.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I think it's Chris Tucker won't do it, and then people are dying, and then Cube is busy with the big three shit.
Yeah, it's like
I don't think we're gonna get another Friday.
And the thing about it is with reboots, some things you just gotta let it be legacy thing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gotta let them hold their
Let
crown.
it live,
You know what I'm saying? Because what if you know what I'm saying, Martin said, let's do a reboot. Like, you know what I'm saying? That just doesn't flow well.
Yeah,
and the thing about it, still people from that cast passed away.
I don't like that they did the Bel Air reboot. I haven't watched it, but I will talk about it on the show.
I've seen some people talking about it.
I feel like I don't like the idea of a show that was a family show that tries to go super because apparently it's supposed to be like
A whole different dramatic.
dark,
It's
dark,
dramatic.
yeah,
Yeah,
dark
dramatic.
drama, not even just clean like dark drama. And it's the Fresh Prince, like he's supposed to be a fucking goofball, like you know what I'm saying. I don't. Even when they made the fan made trailer, I was like, oh, this is bullshit. I
Yeah,
don't want to see
exactly.
this shit. Like you know what I'm saying. I never wondered. I never cared about Will before he came from Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't care about the show for real if it wasn't like a part of my
Yeah, if it
childhood.
wasn't just.
Because Fresh Prince is one of those shows that's funny, but it's completely overrated. Like it's still not on the level of Martin, not on the level of Everybody Hates Chris, and that's just talking about
I feel like
sitcoms.
that's personal opinion. That's personal opinion.
I don't even like Martin that much, and I know it's better than Fresh Prince.
Yeah, yeah.
Wayne's brother is better. Wayne's brothers was better than Fresh Prince in my opinion.
I don't know. I feel like Fresh Prince is big.
Yeah, that's what
it's big for its time too. Like you know what I'm saying. You gotta understand what Fresh Prince.
It's
was
like the
when it came
Beatles.
out.
It's like the Beatles, big for its time, but when you go back on it,
Nah. Fresh Prince has some great episodes. Like you're tweaking. You're tweaking if you don't think Fresh Prince has some.
I mean, I'm not saying that at all.
Like you know what I'm saying. Like
I'm not saying
there's
that at
a
all.
reason why.
There's
it's
some great
considered-
Beatles
yeah.
songs, but it's and when you go back and well, it doesn't measure up. It ages like milk.
Nah.
Some of those episodes really age like milk.
Mm-hmm. I don't know because I don't watch the good episodes, and I just feel like every episode.
Of Fresh Prince.
Yeah.
So you've never seen every episode of Fresh
I have
Prince?
seen every episode of Fresh Prince. I know I've seen every. Not in order, but I know I've seen every episode.
I don't know. Fresh Prince is not a bad show, by
I
the way.
remember that was one of the shows I
But
watched.
it's also
when I
not.
was
It's. I guess I'm not even trying to harp on Fresh Prince. I'm trying to harp on the fact that they
the
tried to.
reboot.
Yeah, I
The
don't wanna
reboot's
see-
not good. Like I'm saying, like you can feel how you feel, but you gotta like you understand like that's a great show. That's a legendary show. Like you know what I'm saying.
I mean, I'm just never denied that. Never.
Yeah,
denied
no,
that.
I'm just saying like you have your personal opinions about it, but it's like you know that that's a holy grail show. Like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You don't make shit after that. Like you know what I'm saying. You really
Yeah,
don't.
exactly. You
know
don't
what I'm
touch
saying?
that.
Like
Yeah.
I still haven't watched the Proud Family reboot.
I don't think it's come out yet.
Yeah, but they
Or if
said
it did, it comes out. Actually, I would watch that because they got everybody back.
yeah, they you know what I'm saying. So I'm interested. To
And
see
it's a
what
cartoons. I'm way more willing, mainly because I'm an adult, so they're not for me. So if
I
it's
don't
bad,
know, but it's a nostalgia cartoon though.
you think that, but when you go back and think about it, you don't remember. But the Proud Family has like less than 50 episodes.
Oh no, I believe that. But
You know
not,
what I'm saying?
But
Like-
no, I'm saying like it's only the iCarly.
It's only nostalgia because you saw it so
It's only
much.
the iCarly jank because it's like they're adding older jokes to it. So they're not making it for kids. They're making it for people that grew up with it. That's what I'm saying. It's like the nostalgia reboot.
I don't think that Disney is doing it for adults.
Not
I
like
think they're
plain
doing-
adult, but they're doing like older jokes, and I think they're cursing it. No,
I guess we'll see. Because you know what I'm saying, I've seen the guest stars, but it seems like that's what Proud Family was. And see, they had Steve Harvey, they had
Yeah, no,
super
I'm
popular
not
guests
saying.
on Proud Family
No, I'm
all the
talking
time.
like the content itself, not like the guests.
The content was always like up to date. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
The girl
Well, I was
sisters
a
were
kid.
always they were so
was a
ashy
kid.
they were blue.
I was a kid.
Oh yeah, no, Proud Family was always real topical and up to date. Like that was the Destiny's Child and
So
Solange
nice.
on the fucking theme song.
Yeah.
Always. Actually, we did have big news this week. I forgot to mention.
What was big news?
Finally.
Finally.
Finally. I don't know how long it's been. I forgot the day count. There was a day count. But finally, guys, us Philadelphia 76ers fans
Uh-oh.
do not have to fucking hold our heads low anymore. Ben Simmons was finally traded to the Nets, to the Brooklyn
You
Nets,
see,
for James Harden.
before we even get into your Philadelphia James, because I was talking to somebody about, you know what I'm saying, you know, close personal friend of the pod, so it wasn't really like I was just closing no secrets. So it was like, you know what I'm saying, I was talking about what we was talking about, and I'm like, Mr. should just put the fact that he just want to talk about Philadelphia, trade him to Simmons instead of trade deadline in it himself.
I don't get what you mean.
Nah, it's just a joke.
I didn't get it.
Instead of talking about the trade, you put the trade deadline in the notes.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that
like,
was what it was
That
before.
was the trade deadline.
But
Yeah, no, they did
that
have
was
a
the trade
deadline.
deadline for us,
Yeah.
but there was still some other crazy trades. Like Kristaps is in Washington
Yeah,
now.
that is true. That
Like
is true.
there was some moves made.
And the
Like,
Lakers didn't do shit, so.
the Lakers didn't do shit. New Orleans is completely rebuilt.
That is true. They got Bradley
Portland's
Beal.
completely rebuilt.
They got Bradley Beal now, don't they?
Bradley Beal is in New Orleans, yeah. Whatchamacallit, help me out here. Portland has been completely
CJ
rebuilt.
McCollum's
No,
gone.
Bradley Beal is not. It's CJ McCollum is
yeah.
in New Orleans, not Bradley Beal. My bad. But yeah, so trade deadline this year, and it's not even about being a Philadelphia fan more so. The trade deadline this year was literally everything we thought it was going to be. Like, we wanted this Ben Simmons, Philadelphia fans, we wanted this Ben Simmons trade to happen
Since the beginning of the season.
for last season, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's happened. James Harden today said that when he went to Brooklyn, that wasn't necessarily his choice. That was an organizational choice, and that he didn't get to pick where he goes, meaning he probably always wanted to come to Philadelphia or at least somewhere else. You have Kristaps and Luka, who they broke up,
Yeah.
which makes sense. Kristaps Porzingis kind of
Really wasn't.
he went from A plus potential to B minus, B plus type thing. You know what I'm saying?
And everything, and yeah.
They broke up everybody around Dame. So Dame has Anthony Simons right now as his two guard when he does decide to come back. If he does decide to come back to Portland for real, that's who they'll be. But they have cap space now with all their trades. Jurkic, Yusuf Nurkic is still, you know, he's an amicable player. You know what I'm saying? He's nice, actually. Take that back. He's nice. What else happened? A lot of shit happened at the deadline. The Spurs traded Derek White for Josh Richardson, if I'm not mistaken. It was a lot of moves. But what really stuck out was the Lakers not making any moves because that buyout market, I don't think is going to be too full. They're going to, I feel like their top priority is going to be Goran Dragic, which have fun with that.
Yeah.
But this trade deadline really established the East as the better conference now.
Yeah, because not everybody's trying to build to beat.
To win.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? To beat the defending champions.
Or beat us.
Well, yeah,
Or
y'all.
beat the Nets. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
Nets are a
that's
super
good.
team still.
Yeah, half of it
You know what I'm saying?
at half capacity.
Yeah, that's it. Because Kyrie can only play like 8 more games this
Yeah,
season
when they
if he
get
doesn't get
to, when they
his
get
backs.
to, and if they get to the playoffs, then he's only playing every other game.
Game, yeah, if that.
If outside of if they don't get swept.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
exactly.
saying?
So the playoffs, I feel like this trade deadline was one of the better ones we've seen in a minute, just because we're going to get a lot of good playoff basketball, especially on the East Coast.
The East
bro.
Coast, yeah, East Coast. I feel like the because now the All-Star game still isn't based on East versus West, so which is still good.
I do like the little captain thing. So LeBron
so
kind of
LeBron-
calling out James Harden for not wanting to play in the Nets, you know what I'm saying? But he was going to play.
Yeah,
And all of a sudden
it was all making jokes.
Yeah, he's not going to play now, though, but that is hilarious.
Yeah. Oh, fucking LaMelo.
LaMelo got selection. Jared Allen got selected today since
Yeah,
Harden won't play. Yeah, this is a really good NBA season. Like, motherfuckers are really coming out there. Like, we're getting a new generation of basketball now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, John Morant, he jumping out the gym. DeJounte Murray is about to become the best fucking Spurs player of all time. Give him 2 more
He getting a
years.
triple-double of the ass right now.
He has the most triple-doubles in Spurs history.
Yeah. Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
them niggas know who the Spurs have.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We still haven't got to see KD and Kyrie. I don't think KD is. I won't say KD shot. I feel like the Knights KD feel like he can get out there and do it. KD is liable to drop 50 on your head.
Oh yeah. Oh.
But the Knights he's feeling, okay, he's just not going to play. And I feel like those Knights he's feeling are becoming a little bit more close together.
But you know who's
Clay.
coming out exactly.
Clay look fucking
Them
sick.
boys in the West. Them boys in the West.
They
still-
look good
them
until
boys
they start playing people in the East. I feel like is what I feel like when they get a nice East. Once they play, maybe not the Celtics, but they play us. They play the Bucks. They play a healthy Brooklyn. They play. I feel like fucking Charlotte can give them a run. Like Charlotte's a good team
Nah, I feel
this
like
year.
Charlotte's
young.
gonna make some noise. Charlotte's gonna start making noise, and the Grizzlies gonna start making noise.
I don't think it's playoff noise for the Grizzlies because they still
need more people.
they need 1 or 2 more pieces. Ja has Desmond Bain, but they might need a little. I don't know. Jaren Jackson Jr. needs to. He's taking those steps. I mean, he's not bad at all, but if he takes that next step, they're off the chain. They got a big 3 with that. If he takes the next step, In my
Bulls
opinion.
still.
Yeah, they're starting to get hit with injuries here and there, but they're still looking fucking tough.
DeMar DeRozan's still putting up some good numbers right now. Great numbers. I'm not gonna.
If that boy was on the Lakers, the Lakers would be good.
Yeah.
Lakers are just not
If the
good.
Blazers had a couple other people other than Russell Westbrook.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna put all the blame on
Because
him.
everybody else still.
I'm not gonna put. Yeah, I know that. I'm not gonna put all the blame on him, but you know what I'm saying.
A lot of it is due to him.
As a star that he's supposed to be, especially in these years right now, especially on this team.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Playing with LeBron and AD.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who I don't give AD off the hook either because AD still saves.
Data Davis.
Yeah, and
Data Davis. Anthony Data Davis.
Yeah.
I think that's the funniest fucking
That's a
nickname for
great
anybody ever.
Are you sure?
Data Davis, hell yeah.
Oh,
Like,
you was going head over here for Skeet Davidson.
Skeet Davidson is funny. Yeah, Skeet Davidson's hilarious, but Data Davis is funnier because it's like, true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm telling people.
You can't fight that one.
I was telling people, all right, cool, they got that first ring, but I told people when they first got AD, I don't know how long it's gonna work out. But that nigga don't stay healthy.
Yeah, he's a 10 man, like or not a 10 man. He's a glass man.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing with a lot of people, and like,
especially big men.
Any of these basketball players, like, bro, when you're that fucking athletic, and you tear something like that, I don't know. I'd be scared to do all that shit again. You know what I'm saying?
Or at least come back as quick.
Oh yeah, you might not be. I don't know.
Because I feel like that's
props to motherfuckers like Clay that can, and Adrian Peterson that can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Props to those guys.
And Paul George, and like you said, all the niggas that come back from crazy, and like you know what I'm saying.
Injuries.
Even KD when he comes back, like you know what I'm saying, KD still puts up numbers like he's not, like he wasn't in. Like
I was saying earlier, the days KD feels good, he's dropping 50. And the days his knee doesn't feel good, he's just not gonna play.
Exactly.
I think after he did all that skipping in the Warriors locker room, when he tore his shit,
he was doing some, and those were all on his heels. Cause he had the
that shit was
which one called?
That was sad to watch that in real time.
Yeah.
Cause I and the funny thing is, I was joking on Twitter, and I said, "Yup, he gonna fuck around and fuck himself up doing that."
He didn't finish. He didn't make
third quarter. Third quarter. Yeah. Shit. But.
And Clay went out the game after that. Something like that. Yeah, that was a crazy series.
Crazy series. And speaking of crazy series, this was the most exciting NFL playoffs.
I would say NFL season.
NFL playoff. It was the
playoffs, but the season was great too, leading up to the playoffs.
See, as an Eagles fan,
I know you're not gonna say that because y'all
just because I got the experience. Yeah. But even the year that Eli beat the undefeated Patriots was a little bit more exciting. Yeah. Just because you know what I'm saying, or the year those Lions didn't win a game was also real. I remember that. My best friend in like. We were 8th, 9th grade, David. He was a huge fucking Lions fan. And they went winless that season. That shit was hilarious. Dang. But these playoffs,
playoffs.
Every game of the playoffs this year was amazing.
Both conferences, both
wild
card games. It doesn't matter. Like, it was, I'm sad to say, yeah.
And you can't, you know what I'm saying?
You can't knock it.
Yeah, you can't knock it
Whether
at all.
your team lost or won, you already, like, shit, you just, it was great football all around.
Yeah, exactly. My thing, so who did you come in the game you thought who was going to win?
I don't know. But I had my picks. I had my figure that, you know what I'm saying, LA was going to come out.
Yeah, I
just because everybody had it.
I felt in my heart that LA was going to come out, but I wanted to see Joe Shiesty and them boys do just win one. I like when somebody when they win one young, you know what I'm saying? Because then they start all the hyper talk about, oh, this motherfucker, GOATs, you know, next to
days,
I want to see, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what they did to Patty Mack. That's why Patrick Mahomes folded, bro. They put too much pressure on him.
Yeah, they did, but it's not like, the thing about it is, people talk about how Patrick Mahomes still folded. But it's
he didn't really. He just lost.
Yeah, I'm gonna say he's still like he's still
games,
top 5 out right now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He's still one of the best. Like niggas can't knock Patrick Mahomes off.
Yeah, but the Super Bowl was good. Super Bowl, Joe Burrow looked good. There was just fourth quarter. They just kind of fell apart. You know, I fell apart. It just
penalties started coming out. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? They still, I don't know, man. That fucking face mask call, that missed face mask call.
Yeah,
no matter who he was
there
going
was
for.
A miss hold too.
No matter who he was going for though, you can't. As somebody who loves football, you just can't ignore blatant calls. You know what I'm saying? You can't ignore blatant. That fucks up the game.
But it happens. It happens.
When you know what I'm saying? A blatant call when you can see a hold in when it's slow motion.
Yeah, but that's a lot different than watching that shit in full real time.
You can see that face mask in real time.
Nah. You know what I'm saying? You sometimes I can honestly see where you don't see that shit.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta pay attention to a lot of shit as a official, for real, for real. They be fucking up sometimes, but I give it like human error. You know what I'm saying?
They got on Eli Apple.
If that was the case, you would have to replay every play and just get rid of the officials. You know what I'm saying? Never finish a football game. But what everybody was actually watching the football for the Super Bowl for, no matter if they liked football or not, the halftime this show.
Halftime this show.
Yeah, the halftime show this year.
Yeah.
Okay, so first off, what I want to say about the halftime show is I saw a lot of people pretending like they saw people on social media dogging the halftime show because it was all black entertainers and Eminem. I didn't see anybody.
Thank you. Thank you.
I didn't see one person.
Yo. That is crazy. I'm glad we both at least have some type of similar algorithm in like 4 numbers down to the 10th decimal or some shit like that. Cause I didn't see nobody bashing like
everybody was hype as fuck when they saw 50 Cent.
I don't know any white person that doesn't like those songs that were played. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's it. Bro,
Pose knew what he was doing when he petitioned and get those.
They knew what they were doing. We know they knew what they were doing. That was Jay. They don't put together a Super Bowl fucking halftime show with people that people aren't gonna want to watch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No matter, and it's a fucking Super Bowl. People are gonna watch it no matter what. If you on the internet saying, "Oh, people were mad because the halftime show was black this year," no, they weren't. No, they weren't.
What white person do you? Yo, I don't know one white person.
And we're not even counting for white people. We just got.
I'm not even trying.
Because it was white people saying this. It wasn't even black people. It was all white people saying this. Like, oh yeah, to all your boomer uncles and whatever liberal whites be doing.
Yeah, those whites. What does Dave Chappelle say? I always say I'm gonna start addressing race. Issues like on Dave Chappelle, the blacks and the whites. That's
black people do this. White people do that. What did I say? You know what's funny? Speaking of Dave Chappelle, funniest shit ever. The other morning I woke up and I was watching Chappelle's show, watching the Clayton Bigsby episode, and when he's talking to at the Klan rally, he says, "Don't let the liberal media tell you what to do or think. If you have hate in your heart, let it out." Motherfuckers was loving that tweet until I was like, "Hey, y'all, it's a Clayton Bigsby post." Motherfuckers just do not realize what they just be on the internet. They don't have any conviction. Mm-hmm. Nobody has any conviction anymore. Mm-hmm. Because for you to get up there, for you to get up there and lie about people being mad about the halftime show is ridiculous.
Facts.
What are you doing with your life?
I don't know. You're trying to make a cause for nothing.
But it was dope. Like, my views on the halftime show, I thought it was a little short. I wanted a 20-minute show.
I mean, you got a lot of hits up there.
Yeah,
but... You still got football to watch.
Yeah, but I wanted 20 minutes. That shit was great. Anderson .Paak was on the drums.
Because I don't know if it's true, but I heard that Eminem gave up a song, which he rightfully so should have done, to make sure 50 could perform.
Oh, that's dope.
You know what I'm saying? So... You know what I'm saying? It was rightfully done. You had five of the biggest artists.
And Anderson .Paak.
Yeah, Anderson .Paak, you know what I'm saying? Not disrespect, because a lot of people didn't see him at first. I pulled him out. I said, look at Anderson .Paak with the drums. I said,
that's just crazy, yeah.
Yo, you know what's crazy? You know what really surprised me at the whole thing? I don't know, it might be because I'm a hip-hop head, this, that, and the third. But a lot of people surprised that Drake played the piano. I don't understand. I'm not saying that all producers know how to play things either. But I'm just saying for Dre to be at the level he has been and the credit he has gotten as a musical genius, outside of rap just being his natural thing. If you've done the history or just know certain things, Drake plays the piano.
But I think a lot of people got that thought, or because the person that tweeted that was Questlove.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know, that was crazier to me. That was the crazy part about it to me. But I think a lot of people see Kanye, who admittedly does not know how to play any instruments, and think that any great rap producer just has an ear for music. It's not that they know anything, but you go back and look at the shit Dr. Dre produced, and like the...
Listen to some of them keys, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I could understand that thought,
I mean,
but...
it's like a half... You can understand
where it comes from.
You can understand the ones that do play instruments. and it still sounds great. You know what I'm saying? The ones that don't, it still
Yeah.
sounds great. Because
Exactly.
Tyler Creator, he taught himself how to play the piano.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And like you said, Kanye doesn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Pharrell knows how to play instruments. You know what I'm saying? Couple. You know, I'm not saying I didn't want to use Kanye as the next example, but you know what I'm saying? Some other producers doesn't.
Skeet Johnson. Oh, that's a sick name. Alright, I repealed that one.
He repeals it. It's the first time he repealed a joke on me.
And speaking of Super Bowl weekend, Kodak was supposedly shot in the leg, had it in a scuffle. That's crazy. You can't just be rich and go out and have a good time. Niggas is everywhere, bro.
Rich as a rapper, man.
Niggas is everywhere.
Yo, alright, boom. Can I say something? Alright, I know we didn't want to talk about it, but I had this thought and I was like, it's perfect time to say this shit.
Go ahead.
Alright, boom. What Kanye's been doing on the internet and social media, Instagram in particular, is he's been making rap. Or
against his wife?
No, rap against his wife, but making it like it's a reality show. Doing reality show things. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you mean. You're going to have to explain that a little bit.
Making it theatric.
No, he's not. I don't.
No, I'm not thinking about it. I know Kanye's probably as serious as he can be with everything he does.
All breakups like this are when a motherfucker wants his bitch back. When a motherfucker wants his bitch, yeah, it's always going to be theatrical. The thing is, he has a lot more followers than old dude from Facebook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Old dude from Facebook is doing the same shit on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? He just not. It's not Kanye West.
Yeah.
The shit Kanye is doing to me. It's not over. It's corny. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I definitely agree on everything.
It's corny, especially because he's like, if you broke, I could understand. I don't know. There's levels to this shit. I think that Kanye threatened this man that his wife is obvious. Like, you look like a fool, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kind of tripping over himself with this one. Like, you're not going to get your family back through intimidation, through manipulation, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's very obvious. She don't want to be with you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Just gotta let it be.
And see, if it won't Kanye West, people would be a lot more scared for Kim Kardashian. Or you know what I'm saying? If these weren't famous people, people would be a lot more.
No, they weren't them. If they weren't them.
Just famous people in general. You know what I'm saying? That people wouldn't be at.
Nah, if it was somebody else, now I'm telling you, if it wasn't Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. Those two names.
No, because if this was happening in a regular scenario, if this was happening to one of your female relatives, you think you need to really get away from him because he's gonna fuck around and kill you.
Yeah, fact.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What he's doing is giving really, if this doesn't go my way, I'm gonna fuck around and kill you or myself. Vibes.
Yeah.
Like what Kanye's doing right now is when you don't want to be with me, I'm gonna kill myself.
But I think it's corny as a bitch. I don't.
You know what I'm saying?
And then about it, I'm sorry. I don't know. I can't really speak on that because I actually have heard people speak on knowing people that have done stuff over that. So I feel really insensitive sometimes when I say that. But yeah, I feel like it's more to live for when you speak that. When you speak that, there's way more to live for than living for a female,
a woman,
yeah.
a man, anybody. Living for one person that's not your like immediate blood family. Yeah, that's wild. But
some people, happens. You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about the real news from this week. Gotta give a shout out to the shirt. You know,
I think I got my shirt on too.
Yeah, gotta give a shout out. Gotta
real West Coast shit. Real West Coast shit.
My man Snoop, my man, I don't know the guy.
One day.
Snoop Dogg has officially purchased Death Row Records, which is a full circle for his career. Snoop Dogg is now the owner of the label that made him who, you know what I'm saying?
The
this
label
is
that built
him.
They gave him.
Yeah.
They gave the label that gave Dre the opportunity to give a nigga from Long Beach, California,
the opportunity to do what he did,
to be him,
and now
to rebuy it.
And then he released Back on Death Row that album.
So it made sense because so when that means it was the talk's already been happening. You know what I'm saying? Like real business.
Oh yeah.
Like real business things. Business happens beforehand before news breaks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Because you know what I'm saying.
That wasn't a small. That's not something you wake up.
That's not something you wake up in the morning and say, "Oh, I'm about to buy that."
I'm about to just copy Death Row. Yeah.
Yeah. So he already had the album out, and people was wondering like, "What do you mean? What you mean by that?" But here you go.
Now we know, and Hey, all I want to say is,
Can we?
if anybody deserves it, it's Snoop Dogg. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like
He's one of, if not the most recognizable rapper in the world. And for him to have gotten taken for all he did in his Death Row days to come back and own the label, what better success story is
I
there
feel
than
like
that?
I mean I had this idea, I had this thought in my head the other day, and I'm just saying out loud. I feel like Snoop trying to be on that Billy Hunt now. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's trying to be the next one.
I know that he isn't close already.
I know that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I feel like Snoop trying to be the next one. If Puff isn't the next one already, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he's.
Oh yeah, he's definitely making his.
Because Snoop is like Snoop's the godfather of rap, the dogfather.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Snoop's place in history, both rap and just popular culture, is solidified.
Yeah.
And now is the most time ever. Like you said, he has one of the most popular spaces in the metaverse.
On top of being the whatever where he's at Def Jam right now.
Yeah, the president of Def Jam.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
give it up for Snoop, man.
Snoop just gets all the praise.
It's great to see that Snoop is. I mean, man, fuck it, dog. A legend get his legendary.
You love to see it. You love to see your legends do legendary shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Continue to do legendary shit. Cause
Chasey said, "The name is mine. I'll take blame for that." He never got Rockefeller back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got Rock Nation now.
Exactly.
But, see, you know what I'm saying? Snoop did it, bro. That's the epitome. He did it. There's not much more to say beyond that, for real.
Cause it's like you don't gotta do nothing with it.
Yeah, he could just have it.
But I feel like Snoop gonna do something with it.
He might try to make a label. He doesn't have to.
He doesn't have to, but Snoop can.
He can, yeah. We'll see. We'll definitely see. I don't know.
Snoop does love young talent too.
Yeah. If anything, it'll be a way to sign himself and pay himself. Can't beat it.
The name. The name sells itself.
Exactly. Well, that's all we have for the week. It was a quiet news week, but a good news week, so we can't be but too mad.
Yeah.
Signing off, it's your boy Mister, aka Super Raw 357, best known as Prince Godbody, and I'm joined by
the God, King Hoopla.
And we are out till next week. Peace. Oh wait, hold on before I say peace.
Don't forget to like and subscribe, retweet and favorite, leave a comment. You know
do all that shit. Interact with us.
Follow.
Talk with us. We'll have a conversation with you.
Yeah.
Telling you we're here.
Thanks.
We appreciate y'all watching and listening and all that jazz. But gotta say, we gotta go.
Signing
Peace.
Out.